The 4 Challenges of Aging, a Path to Inner Serenity. As someone who has traversed the many stages of life, I wish to share some reflections on the 4 subtle challenges that can quietly infiltrate our lives as we grow older. They say that aging is like a rebirth, a new chapter where we finally discover the peace and clarity we've been seeking. However, if we're not vigilant, we might stumble into traps that lead us away from serenity and wisdom. Let's explore these 4 challenges that, if left unchecked, can steal our tranquility. Pay close attention, for the last one is the most deceptive and perhaps the hardest to conquer. Yet if you do, you'll experience a freedom and lightness known only to those who forgive and release. If you enjoy this video, please like and comment with a loving number 2. If it doesn't quite resonate, give it a heart and comment with a number 7, so we can improve in future videos. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to After 7080 for more valuable insights. 1. Resentment. The invisible burden. As we journey through life, we accumulate experiences, some joyful, others painful. Resentment is one of those burdens that can quietly grow from the small wounds life inflicts upon us. It's like a shadow that follows us, often unnoticed until it becomes too heavy to bear. This silent poison can stem from betrayals, disappointments, or harsh words that linger in our hearts. While it may be invisible, resentment weighs on us like a stone, where there should be lightness and peace. Understanding the psychology behind resentment is crucial. It often begins with a perceived injustice or a feeling of being wronged. This emotion can fester, leading to a cycle of negative thoughts and feelings. Psychologists suggest that resentment is a complex emotion that combines anger, disappointment, and often a sense of betrayal. It's important to recognize these feelings early on, as they can affect not only our mental health, but also our physical well-being. Studies have shown that holding on to resentment can have significant health implications. Chronic resentment can lead to increased stress levels, which in turn can elevate the risk of heart disease and high blood pressure. It's like holding a hot coal hoping it will burn someone else, but in reality, we are the ones who get burned. This metaphor highlights the self-destructive nature of holding grudges. By understanding the health risks, we can motivate ourselves to seek healthier emotional responses. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. It doesn't mean forgetting or allowing others to hurt us again. Instead, it's a gift we give ourselves, a release from the burden of resentment. Think of forgiveness as an act of grace, a way to free your own heart. It's about letting go of the past and choosing to live in the present. Every time we choose to let go of resentment, we take a step toward a life that's lighter and more serene. Reflecting on my own life, I've found that forgiveness has been one of the most liberating experiences. There was a time when I held on to resentment towards a friend who had wronged me. It took years to realize that my anger was only hurting me. When I finally chose to forgive, it felt as though a weight had been lifted from my shoulders. This personal journey taught me that forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about finding peace within ourselves. Practical steps to let go of resentment. 1. Acknowledge your feelings. The first step is to recognize and accept your feelings of resentment. It's okay to feel hurt or angry, but it's important to process these emotions constructively. 2. Reflect on the situation. Take time to understand why you feel resentful. What was the trigger? Understanding the root cause can help you address the issue more effectively. 3. Practice empathy. Try to see the situation from the other person's perspective. This doesn't mean excusing their behavior, but it can help you understand their actions and reduce your anger. 4. Communicate. If possible, have an open and honest conversation with the person involved. Express your feelings calmly and listen to their side of the story. 5. Focus on the present. Resentment often ties us to the past. By focusing on the present and what you can control, you can begin to let go of negative emotions. 6. Seek support. Sometimes, talking to a friend, therapist, or support group can provide the guidance and encouragement needed to move forward. Have you ever held onto resentment only to find it weighing you down? How did you overcome it? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to let go of their burdens. The power of release. Imagine the freedom of living without the weight of past grievances. What would you do with that newfound lightness? This is the power of release, a gift we can all give ourselves. By exploring these aspects of resentment, we not only educate ourselves but also empower each other to live more fulfilling lives. Let's continue this journey together, embracing forgiveness and the peace it brings. 2. Inertia. The deceptive comfort. Inertia is a subtle adversary that often disguises itself as well-deserved rest. As we age, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that we've done enough, that it's time to let the world move on without us. However, this mindset can lead to stagnation, robbing us of the vitality and joy that life still has to offer. Inertia is not just about physical inactivity. It's a state of mind that can prevent us from embracing new experiences and opportunities. Inertia often stems from a fear of change or the unknown. As we grow older, the comfort of routine can become a safe haven, but it can also become a prison. Psychologists suggest that inertia is linked to a lack of motivation and a fear of failure. It's important to recognize these feelings and understand that they are natural, but not insurmountable. By acknowledging our fears, we can begin to take steps to overcome them. A sedentary lifestyle can have serious health consequences, particularly as we age. Studies have shown that physical inactivity is a major risk factor for chronic diseases, such as heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Moreover, a lack of mental stimulation can increase the risk of cognitive decline and conditions like dementia. It's crucial to understand that staying active, both physically and mentally, is essential for maintaining health and well-being. Staying active doesn't just mean exercising. It involves engaging in activities that stimulate both the body and the mind. Physical activity can improve cardiovascular health, strengthen muscles, and enhance flexibility. Meanwhile, mental activities such as reading, puzzles, or learning a new skill can keep the brain sharp and improve cognitive function. Embracing an active lifestyle can lead to a more fulfilling and vibrant life. Reflecting on my own experiences, I found that overcoming inertia requires a conscious effort to step out of my comfort zone. There was a time when I felt content with my routine, but I realized that I was missing out on new experiences. By challenging myself to try new activities, I discovered a renewed sense of purpose and joy. This personal journey taught me that life is full of opportunities, no matter our age. Practical steps to combat inertia. 1. Set small goals. Start with achievable goals that encourage you to move and engage. Whether it's a daily walk or a new hobby, small steps can lead to big changes. 2. Stay curious. Cultivate a mindset of curiosity. Explore new interests, read about different topics, or take up a new hobby. Curiosity keeps the mind active and engaged. 3. Create a routine. Establish a daily routine that includes physical and mental activities. Consistency can help build momentum and make it easier to stay active. 4. Find a community. Join groups or clubs that share your interests. Social connections can provide motivation and support, making it easier to stay active. 5. Embrace change. Be open to change and new experiences. Life is full of surprises, and embracing them can lead to personal growth and fulfillment. 6. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Recognizing progress can boost motivation and encourage continued effort. What activities have you found most rewarding in keeping inertia at bay? Share your tips and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could inspire others to embrace a more active lifestyle. The joy of discovery. Imagine the thrill of discovering something new, a passion or interest that reignites your zest for life. What would you explore if you knew you couldn't fail? This is the joy of discovery, a journey that awaits us all. By understanding and addressing inertia, we empower ourselves to live more dynamic and fulfilling lives. Let's continue this journey together, embracing the opportunities that each day brings. 3. Loneliness. The silent companion. Loneliness is a quiet presence that can slowly seep into our lives, often without us realizing it. Initially, it might feel like a comforting silence, a respite from the chaos of the world. However, over time, this silence can transform into an unbearable emptiness. Loneliness is not just an emotional state. It has profound effects on our physical health and overall well-being. Understanding and addressing loneliness is crucial, especially as we age. Loneliness is a complex emotion that can arise from a variety of circumstances. It's not merely about being alone. It's about feeling disconnected from others. Psychologists describe loneliness as a subjective experience where the quality of our relationships does not meet our expectations or needs. This feeling can be exacerbated by life changes such as retirement, the loss of loved ones, or moving to a new place. Recognizing the signs of loneliness is the first step toward addressing it. Research has shown that loneliness can have serious health implications. It is associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, weakened immune function, and even early mortality. Moreover, loneliness can contribute to mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. It's important to understand that loneliness is not just a social issue. It's a public health concern that requires attention and action. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and connection is vital for our well-being. Building and maintaining relationships can provide emotional support, reduce stress, and enhance our sense of belonging. Whether it's through family, friends, or community groups, fostering connections can significantly improve our quality of life. It's never too late to reach out and form new bonds or strengthen existing ones. Reflecting on my own experiences, I found that overcoming loneliness requires a proactive approach. There was a time when I felt isolated after moving to a new city. It took effort and courage to reach out and build new friendships, but the rewards were immense. This journey taught me that connection is a choice, and it's one that can lead to a richer, more fulfilling life. Practical steps to combat loneliness. 1. Reach out. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends or family. A simple phone call or message can rekindle connections and remind you that you're not alone. 2. Join groups. Consider joining clubs or groups that align with your interests. Whether it's a book club, a gardening group, or a fitness class, shared activities can foster new friendships. 3. Volunteer. Volunteering is a great way to meet new people and give back to the community. It provides a sense of purpose and can lead to meaningful connections. 4. Adopt a pet. Pets can offer companionship and unconditional love. Caring for an animal can also provide structure and routine, which can be comforting. 5. Embrace technology. Use technology to stay connected with loved ones, especially if distance is a barrier. Video calls and social media can help bridge the gap. 6. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself and recognize that loneliness is a common experience. Practicing self-compassion can help alleviate feelings of isolation. Have you ever felt the weight of loneliness? And how did you overcome it? Share your stories and tips in the comments below. Your experiences might offer comfort and guidance to others facing similar challenges. The beauty of connection. Imagine the warmth of a heartfelt conversation or the joy of shared laughter. What connections would you nurture if you knew they would bring you happiness? This is the beauty of connection, a gift we can give ourselves and others. By addressing loneliness and fostering connections, we can enhance our lives and the lives of those around us. Let's continue this journey together, embracing the power of human connection and the joy it brings. 4. Pride, the treacherous wall. Pride is a complex emotion that can serve as both a source of strength and a barrier to growth. As we age, pride can become a treacherous wall, convincing us that we must always appear strong and independent. While maintaining dignity is important, excessive pride can isolate us from those who wish to help and support us. Understanding the dual nature of pride is essential for fostering deeper connections and embracing the wisdom that comes with age. Pride is often rooted in a desire to protect our self-esteem and maintain a sense of control over our lives. It can manifest as a refusal to accept help or admit vulnerability. Psychologists suggest that pride can be both healthy and unhealthy. Healthy pride is about self-respect and confidence, while unhealthy pride or hubris can lead to isolation and a lack of genuine connection with others. Recognizing the difference is key to harnessing pride in a positive way. Excessive pride can create barriers in our relationships, preventing us from reaching out for support when we need it most. It can lead to misunderstandings and distance between loved ones. By refusing to show vulnerability, we may miss out on opportunities for deeper connection and mutual support. It's important to remember that asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and wisdom. Humility is the antidote to unhealthy pride. It involves recognizing our limitations and being open to learning from others. Humility allows us to accept help graciously and to offer support in return. It fosters empathy and understanding, creating a foundation for strong, meaningful relationships. Embracing humility can lead to personal growth and a richer, more connected life. Reflecting on my own journey, I've learned that embracing humility has opened doors to deeper connections and personal growth. There was a time when I struggled to accept help, believing it was a sign of weakness. However, I discovered that allowing others to support me not only strengthened my relationships, but also enriched my life. This experience taught me that true strength lies in vulnerability and openness. Practical steps to balance pride and humility. 1. Acknowledge vulnerability. Recognize that vulnerability is a natural part of being human. Embracing it can lead to stronger connections and personal growth. 2. Seek feedback. Be open to feedback from others. Constructive criticism can provide valuable insights and help you grow. 3. Practice gratitude. Cultivate a sense of gratitude for the support and kindness of others. Expressing gratitude can strengthen relationships and foster a sense of community. 4. Offer help. Be willing to offer help to others. Acts of kindness and support can create a reciprocal cycle of giving and receiving. 5. Reflect on strengths and weaknesses. Take time to reflect on your strengths and weaknesses. Understanding both can help you maintain a balanced perspective. 6. Embrace lifelong learning. Stay curious and open to new experiences. Lifelong learning fosters humility and keeps the mind engaged. Have you ever found pride to be a barrier in your relationships? How did you overcome it? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Your stories might inspire others to embrace humility and openness. The strength in vulnerability. Imagine the freedom of letting go of the need to appear perfect. What connections could you deepen if you allowed yourself to be vulnerable? This is the strength in vulnerability, a path to genuine connection and growth. By balancing pride with humility, we can build stronger, more meaningful relationships, and embrace the wisdom that comes with age. Let's continue this journey together, celebrating this journey together, celebrating the strength found in vulnerability and the connections it fosters. Embracing the journey. So I ask you, are you ready to face these challenges? Are you willing to let go of resentment, overcome inertia, combat loneliness, and set aside pride? Old age, contrary to what many believe, doesn't have to be a decline. It can be a time of blossoming, a rediscovery of new ways to live, to love, and to be loved. May these challenges not rob you of the fullness that you so deserve. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the After 7080 channel. Leave a comment with your age so I can know who my viewers are, and I'll see you soon.